nails and stuff. I'm like, ah, shit, gotta start over again.
I watch too much porn. I wouldn't be able to freaking have long nails.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
But she's a woman, right?
So
And I know I'm not trying to be sexist here.
So?
I'm just saying I think the percentages do show that women masturbate less than men, right?
I don't know about that.
Is that
I
factual? Are we safe to say that's factual?
think-
It depends
I don't think it's factual.
who you deal with, I guess.
I'm just saying percentage wise, like the percentages.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I,
wouldn't-
didn't even know that
wouldn't
there was
go out there.
percentages to look at.
I'm sure there is. I'm almost 100% sure there is.
We have to ask the World Health Organization.
You know what? That'll be the next poll. Ask the
My Gibby poll?
Yeah, ask
How often do you
your
masturbate
followers.
a week?
Yeah, women. Do one for women and do one for men,
Okay.
and
But
then
what
we'll
if-
see for all the followers.
How do I know
It'll
that?
be like 4 times a day.
How do I
4
know
times
that
a day.
it's
No,
true?
you.
Maybe 5.
Well, I mean, she would hope that anybody who's answering our polls are giving us the truth. Why would they, try to skew the information?
Yeah.
Why would they do that? What kind of evil person are you to freaking skew a masturbation poll? Like, we're just trying to find out the facts here, guys. Next Guinness World Record here. A U.S. Army captain broke a Guinness World Record by running a mile in 10 minutes and 23 seconds. So a mile in 10 minutes and 23 seconds. You impressed with that, Vinny?
That's
A mile, 1 mile.
1 mile. Yeah.
Now, he was wearing a bomb disposal suit that weighs more than 80 pounds.
That's why I'm nodding my head because I know who you're talking about.
Oh, you saw it? You saw the
Yeah.
guy?
The guy was
Dude.
the guy had enough weight on him to freaking
That is impressive.
Winner.
That, my
Daniel.
friends, is impressive.
Dude, my time goes down if I have my phone on me when I'm running. It goes down. Like, you wouldn't believe.
Your
right?
left leg is dragging,
It's
eh?
So yeah, no, it's great. It's great that he was able to do that.
So you saw this, huh? What do you get? Like running news or something? All the news from all the runners around.
I'm a running nerd. I look up all the.
This guy's part of like the running
He's the
society.
insider fucking running squadron.
For sure. What the heck? But yeah, that was impressive. So I
Hey,
definitely.
market manager Mike is asking if we're still online.
Yeah,
We're still
we're
online.
there. Yeah,
we're
still
here.
there.
We out in these streets, Mike. Mike's a runner too, actually, eh?
Yeah,
He is. He's looking
One
good.
day we got a plan. I want to see, man. We're gonna go running. Well, me and Gibby will rollerblade while you guys run.
Yeah, we'll sit
And
right
we'll-
beside you and we'll like spray bottle you every so often.
We should plan that. He says everything's open out there, so I'm down to visit. If
Yeah,
things
let's do
keep
it.
getting locked down.
I want to get out of Ontario. Let's just leave this province for at least a couple of months.
My dog just opened the door and came to visit.
All right.
Tiger Woods. So speaking about the Masters, Tiger Woods obviously won't be there, but investigation was made with his accident there, and he was driving 40 miles an hour over the speed limit when he crashed his SUV. So that's about what 60 over, I would say,
Yeah.
or 65 over,
Mhm.
right? So it's like a set, let's say a 70 zone. You're going about let's say about 70 over in a 70 zone. So 140 and a 70 in kilometers, I guess, right?
So he lost control in the curve and he couldn't tell which was the right pedal. Like he had the accelerator and then he had the brake.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's all alleged.
And
Apparently he didn't brake at all.
and like the weird thing is that he was not even tested for anything, like
No,
Like
you can't do that
alcohol.
to the guy.
like no alcohol. He wasn't tested for like opioids or you know what I mean. Like last time the dude was like fucking. What did he do? Like take fucking half a. What did he take? Like fucking OxyContin and half a bottle of Gravol or some shit. Like
Yeah,
guy
he took
was-
some hectic.
And then this time, it's like they didn't even test him. Like cops must love golf. Whoever pulled him over, they have to. They had to. Come on, man. You're telling me like there's no way. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like this is bad news for Tiger. Like, I feel like, I think it's funny because I feel like we keep looking the other way when it comes to Tiger. But I mean, now this is just irresponsible. Like, come on. You know
It's the way she goes.
And golf's supposed to be like the biggest gentleman like sport. You know what I mean? This stuff happens to like athletes in like baseball or whatever, football and stuff like that. They get suspended. Oh, you can't play in the PGA. Like golf, gentleman sport. No. Welcome back, Tiger, with open arms.
You know what? I think mental health doesn't take a break, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a low life sport or a very expensive sport like golf. The guy probably is in pain, right? So I mean, he most definitely is. So I hope he gets his demons checked and he gets the help he needs.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I do. I pray for him. I like the guy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like, he's a piece of shit. We should just blackball him now. I'm just saying, I mean, at some point we got to be like, okay, this guy is not good. Something's wrong with him,
Yeah.
And who knows if he's ever going to be able to play again after surgery and all that stuff, right?
Well, golf
This
is
is
like,
true.
Golf is what?
It's more. It's a mental game, right? So
Golf is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're
look.
going to get.
I've seen my uncle. My uncle has been one of the most overweight people I've ever met in my life, and he played one of the best golf games I ever saw in my life. So, you know what? As long as you have the mental capacity to do it, I think you're good to go, and you got the arms as well. So.
Yeah, we once had a photo. It was always in the bathroom. I remember when I was a kid staring at it, and it took me forever to figure out what it meant. But it's like golf is played on like a 8-inch
I remember that.
thing, and it's like the space between your ears,
Yeah.
which is
I
like
remember that photo.
which is like your brain. I don't know. It's gone now. But either way, like Tiger, what is he? He's just had surgery. The guy can still beat me in golf in his current state, in a wheelchair.
Still good, right?
No, but I'm saying like this guy's probably in bed rest right now. He can still 100%.
From his bed, he'd be able to freaking putt.
Hundo P. Aaron Rodgers. He's dreaming of being the replacement for Alex Trebek. He did host Jeopardy.
Really?
Yeah, he hosted Jeopardy for the first time this week, and he loves Jeopardy. He's a huge fan of Jeopardy. He actually studied it and stuff, and he actually was a contestant once. And yeah, he says that he actually is willing to take over the job. He says, I'll do both. He says he'll play football and host Jeopardy. He said, I can do them both. What do you guys think, Aaron Rodgers?
Okay.
I don't care.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know how he
Are
was.
you guys fans of Jeopardy?
I don't watch it too much anymore. I used to watch it back in the day when I was living at home. Well, with my parents at home. But yeah, now not really. Like, dude, I literally come home and I just I'll like binge with Amanda some shows or whatever. So yeah.
What are
Jeopardy,
what are your favorite game shows? Quick, because we're gonna run through this quick.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune was your favorite, really?
I like Wheel of Fortune. Dude, come on. You should know my favorite.
You're the game show. This guy's the game show
You
network.
should know
king.
my favorite
Family
game show.
Feud, like Family Feud.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Family Feud's my favorite.
Yeah. Family Feud. I did.
Yeah, I like that one for sure. That's my favorite. And then Wheel of Fortune as well, and Jeopardy. What about you, Vin?
I don't know if I like game shows, man. I never really liked them. I mean, Jeopardy was all right, but yeah, Pat Sajak. Look, was he having sex with Vanna White?
Maybe.
I mean, I hope he was. That's all I got to say. I hope he was. But
yeah, she was a bombshell.
She was.
She was a babe.
She was bad. Big.
She was a babe.
Okay, let's move on here. Let's go through this quick here. Baylor beats undefeated Gonzaga in March Madness final. Wow, that sucks. Undefeated season, losing the finals.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
It's the past.
That's the worst
all
thing.
over again.
That's the worst thing. It's terrible. It hurts.
It happens. That's pro sports.
It happened to me in fantasy football one year.
Fucking hate
Yeah, that
fantasy
was what,
football.
2 or 3 years ago, no?
Yeah. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Dusty Baker, he wasn't thrilled to see Los Angeles Angels fans throwing trash cans on the field to mock the Houston Astros. I think that's all fun. I think that's fair game. I feel like baseball should have a hoot with this one and fucking, throw trash cans, play trash cans every time you play the Astros because, sorry, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I thought that was fun.
So we're kind of on a time crunch today, right? So we won't do a deep dive topic of the day.
We're not really on a time crunch anymore.
We're not?
No, we're good.
Oh, we're good?
We're good.
Okay, so then I wanted to talk. Let's get into our Michael Phelps deep dive non-Habs topic of the day. I have to add that in because this is not really a deep dive topic. It's just a deep dive non-Habs topic of the day.
No, it's just our deep dive topic. Nothing
but it's a non-Habs topic. Splash. Okay, so Taylor Hall, healthy scratch. Obviously, in preparation for a trade, they don't want him to get hurt. He is injury prone, has had injuries in the past. Now, what's going on with this guy, man? Like, is it him? Is it Buffalo? What's going on? How do you guys assess the player?
I'll go first since Vin's fucking picking his ass. I'm
gonna buy you guys shot callers, and I'm just gonna hit each. I'm gonna hit. You know what I mean? The one whoever I want to go first this time, I'll hit you. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Taylor Hall's just. So we saw him in Jersey. We saw him in Arizona. Sorry, we saw him in Buffalo, and like, other than what his New Jersey.
We also saw him in Edmonton.
No, I'm talking post. Like post his Art Ross or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't think he's a superstar. I don't think we will see the Taylor Hall that won the Art Ross. In terms of his trade, I don't know, man. Honestly, I think Taylor Hall is a good player, but I don't think he's as good as he's being valued at right now. Like, everybody's looking about the past and what he's accomplished that 1 or 2 years that he was lighting it up. I think he's a good complimentary rental player to add and hope for the best type thing. I have a feeling he's not going to... I have a feeling...
It's an expensive rental. It's like fucking renting a Lamborghini, boys.
Well,
this ain't the fucking Hyundai Accent here, boys. This is a fucking
not
Lamborghini.
Really. Apparently the rumor is Buffalo's going to retain 50% of the salary.
Yeah, they got no choice. They retained fucking... Didn't they retain... They retained 50% of Eric Stahl's salary. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to retain everyone.
Yeah,
just take them.
Because they have the cap, and it helps the other team, because obviously everybody's tight to the cap right now. And you add a little bit of more value for that, right? Like, if you retain 50% of the... I'm sure Taylor Hall is going to fetch a first and a good prospect because of that 50% retained salary.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the price I'm looking at too. I think a first round pick for sure and a decent prospect. I would say like a mid, because that's what he's playing, the level he's playing at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vinny, what do you think? Yeah, it is a place where players go to die. It is. It's turned into that. So that's why I'll touch on it after. But what do you say? What do you got to say about it, Vinny?
I don't know. I'm starting to think like he feels like he's a legend in his own mind. And he believes all the press clippings and whatever his agent is feeding him. The work ethic is not there. I've seen a couple of Buffalo games this year. I was disappointed, man. I'm like, come on. I mean, for the amount of money this guy commands and what you thought he would bring, it's just not there. It's just not there. And like, I'm not certain if he was in a market like Montreal or Toronto or any market like that, that he would do, they would do any better. And I don't know if his head is in the game anymore. It's very sad because the guy has he has all the talents. It's frustrating because if I was in his shoes, I'd be working my ass off and I'd be putting pucks in the net. You know, it's just, I don't know.
I think he's depressed because, bro, I'll be honest. Buffalo looked like they were in quarantine fucking when it was open. I can only imagine what it looks like now.
Yeah, Buffalo is a shithole, man. Every time I drive in Buffalo, I'm like, Jesus.
It looks
fuck.
like, bro, that place looks like they've been in quarantine for years.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's dystopian. Yeah, but he chose to go there. I mean, for what, $8.9 million? How much was his?
I think
salary?
it's 8. I think it was 8 or some
See,
shit.
listen, I kind of disagree with you a little bit, Vinny. I do think that, I think Taylor Hall would thrive in this market. Like, I think he would play well for us. And for some reason, that New Jersey team, like, there was a new look. It was he did great there, man. He carried that team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He was amazing. And I felt like, like what happened to that guy? I mean, I think just what happened to that guy is okay. Then the next year, New Jersey kind of went through their little bumps in the road. He wasn't the same guy, a little bit of injuries here and there. And then now it's like, yeah, I just don't like, I don't think I can judge this guy on this situation. Like, I'm going to give him another chance. I do think he still has a game. I do think that he could still be a good player. I just feel like it's not there. You know what I mean? And even guys like Jeff Skinner. I think Jeff Skinner still has some good hockey left in him too. I don't think that you just lose that. Like, he was a good player for a while. You know what I mean? You don't just lose that overnight. Situations do make a huge difference. And yeah, I'm going to wait. I think he's going to do well somewhere else. It's not Buffalo. I'm sorry to say, man. I'm sorry to say.
So I'm hiding behind my microphone pop, whatever this thing is called, because maybe what happened with Taylor is that once he got into contact with PK Subban, his game just dropped.
Oh.
Send
Ooh.
hate mail to
Oh.
vinmancini@gmail.com.
All right. That was our Michael Phelps deep dive topic of the day. This segment is not sponsored by Michael Phelps. This segment is also a non-Habs deep dive topic. I can't. All right. I think I got to record that because I feel like I stumble every time I try to say it. Okay, let's get into some hockey stuff here quick. We could just run this off fast. The Canucks, you heard about the Canucks. It's a dumpster fire there. 21 players, including 3 from the taxi squad and 4 staff members who tested positive for COVID-19.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
a mess.
There must be something in the water.
Yeah, wish them all well. Hope everybody can recover, and hopefully.
I know.
they can,
Sorry, I'm sorry I'm making jokes about serious situations, guys.
Yeah.
My bad. But
It's okay, we need
No,
to
but
laugh.
on a serious
We need to
note,
laugh.
hopefully they all recover well. Hopefully they can continue their season, because it's a mess there. So
yeah, it's
hopefully
looking
everything
grim.
goes well.
Yeah, I heard some players were taking it hard, like it wasn't all like symptom free and stuff. So
But I heard BC is a dumpster fire. Like, we think Ontario is bad. BC is pretty bad, from what I heard.
well, yeah, like Vancouver and stuff. Well, especially like if you ever been to
Vancouver,
like
yeah.
that downtown Vancouver is like freaking crack central. Is like freaking a lot of
Yeah, there's a lot of drugs in.
yeah. There's a lot.
That
You know what I
area.
mean? Everyone knows don't share your syringes. I've been living by that rule. For years.
Everybody knows. Don't share your syringe.
I mean, I've been living like that for God knows how long. So now you
That's
know.
what it is.
The Islanders acquired Palmieri and Zajac in exchange for AJ Greer, Mason Jost, and a 2021 first round pick and a conditional 2022 fourth round pick.
Nice.
What do you guys think of the trade?
Okay,
Fucking Lou, man.
one thing, turn your mic volume down just a touch, Lewis. 2, on the trade, I like it. I really do like it. I think Palmieri is a good replacement for Anders Lee, obviously because Anders Lee is out with the fractured leg. Zajac is a good complementary player.
What happened to the days where you can just tape up the leg and get out there, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it? It was actually gross.
Yeah, no, I saw
The
it.
way he fell was gross.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, Islanders are going for it, right? They're trying to go for it. I honestly think they're a really good team. I think they're probably a top 5 team in the league right now. I think they're going to do very well in the playoffs, and who knows? Playoffs, anything can happen. Run into a hot goalie like Varlamov, anything can happen, right?
Yeah. Vinny?
What was the question?
Can you spell the word? Kyle Palmieri, Zajac, the trade. What do you think of the trade?
I think I don't understand what Jersey was doing. To be honest with you,
Why?
I just
It's the curse of PK Subban. You already know what's going on, no?
I like the Islanders. I like what they did.
What's
I
wrong
just
with,
don't under.
what's wrong with New Jersey?
He doesn't think it's a fair deal.
I don't think it's a fair deal, man.
Greer.
You think it's fair? No,
Greer, I
it's
mean,
not fair. No,
It is what it is.
no.
You never know.
It's like if they traded you for me. Like whoever got me would be like fucking.
Well, how old
terrible,
are those guys though, too, right?
You know,
Whoever got
How old
you
are
would
they?
be what?
whoever got me would be terrible.
Yeah, they'd be
know what I'm
resetting.
saying?
It'd be a rebuild for sure.
Yeah, it'd be a
Uh,
rebuild for sure. So like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just
How old is Palmieri and Zajac? Can you
Palmieri,
pull that
I
up?
think I think Zajac's like 32. Let me pull it up.
I'd say mid-30s.
I think
Yeah, like-
Palmieri is 30.
Yeah,
I think
He looks-
Palmieri's younger, right? But like Zajac's been around for a long time, bro.
I thought, yeah, they have. They're good
Yeah.
players.
Palmieri is 30.
Oh, okay.
And Zajac
34.
Who? He's
I'm just
35.
guessing.
Zajac's 35.
Oh, see, yeah, so he's old. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like okay, he's kind of at the end of the line here. Zajac, Palmieri is the big big grab here. So you get the first round pick for Palmieri, which I think is fair, and then I think it's a okay trade. I don't think New Jersey kind of got shafted here.
Yeah.
Well, market manager Mike says it's a big win for the Devils. I don't know. I don't.
No,
I
he's
don't see
obviously trolling. Look at the emojis, the laughing emojis.
it. I didn't see the emojis. There it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. Like you know what I mean.
It's not terrible, but
got
it's
the
not
first round
great.
pick, and he I think the GM of Jersey even said that he hopes the pick
Yeah,
is
he hopes
a
they
low
win
one.
or some shit.
Yeah, he's like, I hope they win for those guys. He's like, I really care about those guys. I hope it's a low pick. What kind of
Yeah.
GM is that, pal?
Guy's selling the fucking farm.
The owner is like, what the bro? The Devils are moving. Like the owner's selling the
Yeah.
team after that. He's like, what the fuck did I do?
Could you imagine if Bergevin? Could you imagine if Bergevin did that? Could you imagine? They'd have his head on his.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the Brooklyn because New Jersey Nets moved to Brooklyn. Yeah, it's gonna be the Brooklyn.
Well,
the Brooklyn
New York
Devils.
Islanders are playing out of. No,
Yeah.
they're playing out of Brooklyn. But yo, I wanted to ask you guys, Lamoriello. Okay,
Mm.
he since like way back when, like even in Toronto when he was there, he had the
Shit.
Yeah, he always had
The
that. He's
beard-
always that's his thing.
beard, because I know Plekanec had that issue where he had to, when he went to Toronto for that playoff run, he had to shave and stuff. What do you guys think of that? Because I know Palmieri had obviously a beard for a long time, and he just shaved, and he's one ugly fuck.
What do we think about Palmieri? How he looks, or what do we think about the rule?
What do you think of the rule?
I
think
never
it's
liked it.
stupid. No, it's fucking dumb.
But that's a New York thing. Like it's like an old school thing. New York Yankees have
Yankees
that.
do it
Yeah,
too, yeah.
Yankees have that.
he's
it's
not
like a
George. No. He's not George Steinbrenner. Okay.
I know, but
No.
that's kind of like where he tried to like model it behind. I
Yeah,
get it.
I'd like to model my dick behind Evan Stone, but I don't have the same fucking length. Okay. It's fucking stupid. Right?
Yeah, I think hockey, like, it's not that kind of sport. You know what I mean? Like men should have those beards, you know?
Well,
And my
hockey-
excuse would be, hey, you take a puck to the face. If you have a beard, there's some cushion there. It's going to help you.
Could you imagine us?
You know? Come on, don't tell me that you know?
Could you imagine?
Oh,
us
me,
doing that
forget
beard?
it. Forget it. Oh,
it's
man.
fucking- I'd get.
I'm
carded.
already have a
We'd all
look.
get-
You can already see how round my face is with just
No,
I trimmed
Oh,
my
dude,
beard.
I'm dust without the beard. I'm so
We'd
dust.
be
I hate it.
fucking. We'd fucking dust, man.
I'm so
No,
ugly without my
I'm
beard.
probably I'm the worst. Like Gibby's
No.
done it before.
I do it.
Gibby's
Yeah,
done it before. He's not
I
too
do
bad.
it for Mo
Gibby
Bember
has a
lot.
nice face. I've seen your face without a beard. You look good, Gibby.
Yeah, you're not bad. Vinny, I don't think you'd be too bad too because you have the jaw. Me,
I
I have a really round face.
No, dude.
I have a
look
round
like-
face too, man.
Dude,
I know, but
can't-
you're like it suits you.
No, it's dude. You
My
look
round
good.
face from a round body.
I didn't want to say.
I didn't want to say it, but
You said it.
Now that
Listen,
you brought it up,
Listen,
you're
there's-
right.
There's something I heard about this. Okay, bearded men have the biggest dicks. Okay.
That is
that what they
false.
say? So what
No.
happened? What happened to
That's so
Palmieri?
false.
Paul Mary just lost a couple inches on his cock because he,
For sure,
he
100%.
shaved his beard. Okay, let's move on here. Florida Panthers, they traded Brett Connolly and Henrik Borgstrom for Riley Stillman and a 7th-round pick to Chicago for Lucas Wallmark and a blue liner, Lucas Carlson.
So that looks like a salary dump. Let's see what Florida does in the coming days.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Florida's
all right.
another good team that should be doing well.
Song of the day today is by DMX. Party Up.
Let's go.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before, suck my dick. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to one, all over some dump. Ain't that something? You remind me of a strip club. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my dicks up. And I don't know who you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Maybe they tried to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
DMX, Party Up.
Dude, you made
One,
me sad.
2, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up,
What?
Scotty.
You did me,
You're
you
on
made
mute?
Me you made me. Am I on mute? No.
No,
No,
you're
you
good.
made me sad. No, you made me sad. Like, honestly.
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear us?
What? Why not?
This guy's a disaster.
What did he do? He fucking unplugged himself again.
I don't know.
Characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome?
This guy's a dumbass.
Sorry. I turned down the volume. I couldn't hear you guys. It's okay.
Fucking guy.
It's all fun and games.
Until
All
someone,
right.
Someone gets poked
Gets
in the
hurt.
eye.
All right, let's get into today's topics.
But hey, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
All right, let's start with a hard one. To be honest, I didn't even want a podcast. I didn't even want to watch hockey anymore.
Yeah.
After last night, I didn't. Habs versus Leafs review.
Yeah.
Break down the game. Where's the team at? Where are we going? Should sell everybody. Fire everybody.
Dude, honestly,
Seattle
yesterday was a joke.
Looks pretty good.
Yesterday was a joke.
I want to hear Gibby's take.
So we played one period and a period
A second.
and 2 minutes. 1 period and 2 minutes. Our first period, we got fucking worked the entire time. We couldn't get out of our own end. Toronto looked really good. Second period, we bounced back. We did well. That first goal on that Matthews fucking scored, like Allen
was a
shouldn't
dust.
have.
That
Allen
was
should have
dusty.
saved that. That was a terrible goal. Second period was good. Habs played well. They finally looked like they were establishing a little bit of some pressure. And then third period came again, another fucking shit show. We couldn't sustain any pressure. Toronto did a very good job keeping all the shots to the outside of the offensive zone. Honestly, man, like it just, I'm gonna say it, like it just goes to show how much better the Leafs have gotten. Adding a guy like Troy Brody, TJ Brody, sorry. I always say Troy. I don't know why. Adding a guy like Brody, it was really, really good. You finally get a good, solid stay-at-home D-man. I think last season, Leafs really missed Muzzin in the playoffs, and Muzzin had another solid game. Like, those are your two stay-at-home guys, and they look really good.
Yeah.
I did not like how the Habs were they didn't have any good quality shots. All the shots were from the outside. It was just like that one period of effort, and then the last 3 minutes when they pulled the goalie and got the empty net goal. Like it was just it was a bad game all around from the Habs. I didn't like it. I really didn't. I thought it was a flat game. Allen played well after that first goal. But yeah, as a whole, I felt like the Habs are a step behind the Leafs right now. I really do. I really think that they're a step behind.
Vincenzo?
So I'm gonna take my Habs fan hat off, and I'm gonna honestly give kudos to the Leafs. They played a really good game. I was impressed also with Aaron Matthews. What I liked about him was that he really plays a 200-foot game. He'll go in. He was in the Habs zone. He was blocking. He was on the boards. Stopping players, taking the puck from the end zone, going all the way up with the puck. The guy, we make fun of him. We hate him, possibly because we're Habs fans. Whatever the case is, actually, I don't even hate him. I think he's a really, really good player. I wish we had a player like that. I'm envious of the fact that we don't have that. He was a difference maker, man. Campbell, we made his life a little bit easy. I mean, we were just shooting shots from the perimeter. He was stopping the puck in his chest. If it wasn't for Corey Perry, there was no grit, in my opinion.
Scary
right?
Perry.
And it should Corey Perry. And honestly, if we didn't have, if we had Gallagher in that game, I'll be honestly, I think Gallagher, we're gonna miss him more than anybody else.
Edmondson hit the crossbar though, so
yeah, okay, yeah, but I mean that was gonna miss anyways, man. That was just
no,
it wasn't going in. It wasn't going in, man.
Well, it didn't go in.
No, I know, but it wasn't. It was going out and it hit the post. That's the way I look at it. I don't think it was going in and hit the post, basically. So yeah, that's my take. I mean, I really like Allen. I think he's a great goalie, and we're lucky to have him. But man, we need to do better on our defense, because honestly, Weber's disappointing me, and I'm a big Weber mark. I love Weber, but we gotta manage his minutes. I mean, he cannot be playing the minutes he's playing, and Mete should not be playing in the position he's playing right now. I mean, was it the second goal where he just he just passed it, to the Leaf player there.
You know what? That's just like an unfortunate play on him.
Yeah, I know, but it's just,
I thought he's been playing well too.
He's not been playing terrible. I'll give him that, but he's not doing. The thing is, Mete's not playing bad, but he's not playing well. He's not doing any. He's just there. You're not
skating. He's doing laps.
You're not benefiting the team whatsoever.
He's a fucking figure skater. He's not a
he's
hockey
just
player.
honestly, that's all. That's all he is. He's a great skater, and okay, he can clear the zone well. Thanks, cool. That's fine.
He's the next. He's
fucking
the next
simple
sponsor
shit.
for McCain. Hey,
That's
McCain
something,
cakes.
those two things are so fucking simple. Hockey players can skate, and hockey players can fucking pass a puck. It's not fucking rocket science. I'm so fucking baffled at all the fucking people, all the fucking fans on Twitter that love Mete. They're like, play Mete. Lewis has got brain freeze. Play Mete with fucking Weber already. No, he has not done enough to be fucking earning top line minutes. It's just not happening, dude. It's not.
Now goes Weber.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Weber is I honestly think our problem with our team is we don't have a top left D man. We don't. That's it. We have Edmondson, Sherratt, Kulak. Those are all fucking middle pairing guys. You can't have that. You can't have.
We need a guy to carry, not carry Weber, because I think Weber is getting past the point where he can carry his partner.
You need a mobile guy that can play defense. You need a mobile D-man that can play defense, because he'll help the load of Weber. Weber's slowing down. We see it. It is what it is. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it. We're stuck with him. But we gotta do some stuff to help the guy out. Fuck.
It's but it's like Brian Wild said today. And congratulations on your vaccine, Brian. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What did he get though? Not AstraZeneca.
He did, but he's okay. He's better than us. We're not vaccinated, but I mean, he said it himself. He goes, "We don't need more grit on the back end. We need
No, we don't.
people who can move the pucks."
Yeah.
You know, that's what
I
we
mean,
need.
it's obvious. It's
Yeah.
hurting us. Look at how long we were. Look at how many times we got pinned with Weber and Edmondson on the ice. We got pinned so many times on that yesterday in the game. It's just
Dude, I would take fucking Subban back. I want him back.
This
I want him
team,
back.
this Leafs team is the way they've played us, especially the way they've played a tight game, a very tight defensive game. That's a scary thing, because if a team like that can play tight defensively, they have so much power, and you can see how it happens. Like the game was so tight, and then boom, quick strikes, and I felt like that happened also in the last time we played them when we lost.
Yeah.
It was like a really tight game up until the whatever late in the game or late second, and then boom, quick strike, and then they just quick strike against us. So it's scary, and I feel like right now they've got the recipe to beat this team.
yeah.
They do.
Now, can it change in the playoffs when it gets a little bit gritty, this and that? Maybe. But as
the
of right
Leafs are
now,
good.
yeah, I mean, they've improved in that area too. I think that they did a good job with this roster construction this year. Yeah, it's tough. It sucks to watch.
The problem is if the Leafs get injured on their top line or their second line, they're not.
Well,
gonna
they
be-
had no Nylander yesterday too, so
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. I mean, Nylander is a good player, but I mean, if you were to lose a Matthews, you were to lose a Tavares, they wouldn't be the same. Okay.
Yeah, but that's like any
people-
team. Any team
No,
losing
I'm
their
just
superstar,
saying.
right?
Yeah. Right, but Gallagher, people don't realize how much he brings to the game. I've noticed even tonight, like the Habs are flat.
You know what it is?
Flat. They
We
don't.
have-
they don't have the guy in front of the net.
We have-
that's-
Continue, Vinny. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Sorry, continue.
sorry.
Now, who's the guy cutting people off now, pal?
Yeah, it's you. No, we don't have the guy in front of the net that's busting goalies' balls. That's what you need, right? And
Yeah.
that's why I love Corey Perry. I think he's a
Scory
great-
Perry. Get his name right, okay, Vinny?
Sorry, you're right. Scory Perry. I mean, he's amazing. And that's what I want to see, like more guys do. Like I was excited when Stahl scored his game-winning goal, but that's not his game. His game is not really like to be in the freaking, in the goalie's face and knock goals in, right? I mean, Corey Perry's that type of player, but we need a guy like Gallagher. And losing him for 6 weeks for me is going to be a very, very detrimental thing to the team.
Yeah, I agree 100% with the Gallagher thing. And I think with that Gallagher, there's like you look at our roster, and I had a conversation with a couple people today and yesterday on Twitter. We don't really have, besides Gallagher, we don't have that guy that we can rely on that's going to score the key goals, like the clutch goals that we're going to need. And without Gallagher, like who do we really have? Like, yeah, Caulfield's going to be coming in maybe this year. I don't think he is.
Next game, 100%.
Yeah, next game. Well, he's gonna make his debut for Laval tomorrow. I'm
And
definitely.
then that's
watching
it. That's
that
all he
game.
needs to do, and then
He's going to be on the
After
taxi squad.
after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that game.
I'm gonna pay because does AHL still offer like the one game thing?
I don't know if they offer the one game. I think there's a sale on right now for the rest of the season. I think it's like $20.
I think they used to like where you can just watch the one game.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely tuning into that.
Me too.
But yeah, we don't really have like anybody that can really like the key goals. And you know what it is? And I really want to touch on this. We have to remember we still have two centers that are 21 and 20. You know what I mean?
I know.
And it's not like they're Austin Matthews or Connor McDavid where they're generational talent where they're going to come in and rip it up right away. They got to develop. They got to earn their stripes. They still got to play. There's still things that they got to work on and improve on, right? So we still got to be a little bit patient. I mean, it sucks because obviously and it sucks because every fucking over the past 3 years, Habs start off so hot. They start off so hot. They do well. All the Habs fans get all ecstatic and want to say, "Oh, let's do it. We're going to playoffs. We're going to do this. We're going to do that." I think the only thing is this year the difference is we're seeing injuries, but we still have the depth on our team.
Yeah.
We're a deeper team 100%, but our skill and our goal scoring hasn't gone to that extra step just yet. Now, I honestly, I don't think KK on the if you
Yeah.
really want to go into the next topic about KK.
Yeah, we can go. Let's get into that. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, because I don't really have I don't even want to talk about the Habs and the Leafs anymore. So let's just fucking move right the fuck on here.
Right on.
I'm just trying to, I need to recover. So let's just get out of that. Get out of there. KK on the wing. Yeah, I mean, people going crazy.
Yeah.
What did you guys see? That line did score a goal tonight, but what did you guys see about that? And do you think that this is going to affect his development?
At all. I mean, he needs to play with good players. Doesn't matter where he goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, people are freaking out about it. What buzzed me out when I was looking at the Twitter feed, which I wish I didn't do. God, I don't know why the fuck I do that. But the guy, Stahl scored a very important goal in his first game. Let's be happy about it, right? It's not taking anything away from KK. He's still playing those minutes. He's playing minutes with good people, right? He himself mentioned that he played on the left wing. Like, let him play. Let him develop. Let him get those minutes in the NHL. That means more than sitting your ass in the third or fourth line and being center and doing nothing. That's the way I see it, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Vin.
No, I'm done.
I thought you were
Fucking Gibby's on fire today, eh?
No,
I'm done.
I'm just really heated about.
Oh yeah, I know. We spoke before the show. Gibby did have a lot to get off his chest, so that's cool, man. This is your day.
Do it.
Let it go. Let it go.
So, KK on the wing.
The one thing I was.
There you go.
No, go ahead.
So, the KK on the wing thing, I don't see him as a winger at all. I think he is not a good skater. We see it. He's starting to look like that fucking baby giraffe again. Like, I see it so much. I just feel like he keeps reverting back to that skating. Yeah, he bumps and grinds and he does this and that in the corners, but
if only he could skate like Victor Mete.
Yeah,
Victor Mete skating and
Victor
KK
Mete
skill.
fucking go fucking do something useful and teach KK how to skate.
Bro, I'm going to be Sente Meats, bro.
They should do Battle of the Blades together.
Yeah.
Me and Victor Mete, Battle of the Blades, the figure skating competition.
Yeah.
I'm skating to be Sente Meats, bro.
I don't like him on the wing. I'm fine with him on the wing right now simply because he's getting top line minutes with Danault and Tatar. That's fine. But I don't think he is the guy right now I get it. Someone's got to play the wing right now with Armia out, with KK out, with whatever, or Gallagher out, sorry. But honestly, my honest opinion, if we are going to take one of the centers to play wing, it's not KK. I honestly think you play Suzuki on the wing right now. You really do. Suzuki is struggling. Suzuki has the skill. He is a skilled player. I think he's better suited as a winger for the time being.
And he's been worse on the face-off. He's been worse on the face. Like Kotkaniemi's been really good on the face-offs compared to Suzuki.
Yeah. KK and Danault, I was looking at it. They're doing really well. KK's actually been very, very good on face-offs. I think yesterday, the Habs were 55% on the face-offs. That's against Matthews and Tavares.
55%,
Dude, that's pretty good.
No, they're pretty good.
That's
against
really good.
Against good centers. And
that's what I mean.
And you know what? Why I was upset about this? I do agree. I don't think he should. I don't think it should be him on the wing. First of all, I don't think he looked good at the wing. I don't. You know what I mean?
No, he didn't look good.
He didn't look terrible.
He's not suited for that. And also, that line was playing so well. Lehkonen, Byron, and Kotkaniemi. That line has been really good leading up into these games. Like, I was shocked that they split that up. Like, that was becoming a really good line. You know what I mean? I felt like you could take one, like Suzuki's line's not really going. You know what I mean? Maybe put Drouin up there. There's a lot of different things you could have done. You know what I mean? I don't think this was the right move. I really don't.
I agree, man.
And Habs just
I really
scored.
do. Habs just scored?
Good.
Yeah, they just scored. Yeah, the Habs just scored. I can hear my dad yelling from downstairs.
Yeah, fucking right, spot.
I fucking miss Helds.
Held does not talk like that. Byron scored.
See?
Byron.
Who was with him?
Straight up.
Kotkaniemi and
Straight
Lehkonen?
him now.
I don't know.
Speaking
Score
of
app
the devil.
sucks, and it doesn't show who. Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Jeff Petrie and Kotkaniemi.
See?
Look at that.
Look at that. Right in the middle of the point that I'm trying to make.
Boom,
Kotkaniemi,
bitch.
that line was really good. I like it, leading up to this, they were really good. I was shocked that they broke it up. I think that I do agree with Gibby. I do think that Kotkaniemi was the better centerman right now. Like Suzuki's been struggling a bit. You know, and just to get back to it, like, you know, people should, like, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't agree with it, but I don't think it's a big deal. Like, dude, this guy's not going to forget how to play center because he played freaking the wing for 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? But I get why people, and it's Montreal.
It's
And
PTSD from
yes, PTSD. Then this,
Galchenyuk and Domi.
Drouin and Galchenyuk
What are
and
you
Domi.
talking about?
And
Wait. Galchenyuk and Domi? What are you talking about?
How
like Galchenyuk was
what
a
happened?
winger, then a center, then a winger.
People are
Domi,
just getting
big.
PTSD about it. That's all.
Okay, I understand that, but Galchenyuk
David
is his own
Desharnais.
What's
fault.
that?
The
a
Habs
towel-
are giving him.
Was a towel
What?
boy, then a center. David Desharnais was a towel boy, then a center, then a towel.
Desharnais is smaller than I am. Don't even talk
He
to me about
sucked.
Desharnais. Okay, I'm talking about. Let's go back to Galchenyuk because I think it's a good
What happened?
point. What happened? He's doing good with the Leafs. I'm happy for him. Right?
Yeah, on
I'm
the
really
wing.
happy for him. Yeah, on the wing.
Mhm.
But he's not a centerman.
Yeah, but
And he
he was
fucked up a lot.
he was a center at the beginning.
He's not. Yeah, but he's not. He fucked up a lot in his.
But now
personal
they're
life.
saying we ruined his development by not
What
letting
ruined
him.
his development?
Like, you
The
know what I
guy
mean? Like that. But that was. Listen, I'm not saying I agree with it, Vinny. I'm just saying that this is how Habs fans feel, and
fans
this is
need
why they
to
get
stop.
reminded of this shit. They're like,
They
not
gotta
again,
go to-
not again, not
Yeah,
again.
they think we're gonna ruin him.
Dude, I went to Bonanotte when I was living in Montreal, okay? And I was there when Sheldon Surrey was there and all those fucking guys. Let me tell you, those guys fucking drink and they do other shit, okay?
You're telling me they like frosted donuts?
They love frosted donuts, okay? Trust
Heavy.
me, all right? All right, Zednik, I'll never forget it. Like, I'm there, I'm all starstruck to see fucking Richard Zednik and he's fucking, I'm not going to say anything, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, listen, all
Powdered
right?
donut.
Montreal,
No, that I know, and I think we are level-headed, and we know that we're not the only reason behind him. But I still do think that there is some fans out there, and it's not the only thing with Drouin, right? Drouin is another. Domi, it happened to Domi too. He was good at center, then he was a winger, then a center. It's like they keep flip-flopping, right?
yeah, but Domi was good at a time where Montreal was terrible. Right, put Domi on a team right now that's doing well. He's not going to be that top 2 center. He's not. We know that already. We discussed this on the podcast.
Yeah. I know. I get it. But like I said, getting back to what I was saying though, I don't think that this is going to affect them. Like, wake up, people. It's not going to affect him just because he's
No
playing
way.
the wing for a couple games.
No
the
way.
kid is a centerman. There's no doubt in my mind that he's a centerman. He needs to work on his skating. He needs to shorten his twig a bit. But that's about it.
You're
You know?
fucking right. His fucking twig is long, man.
I told you, and sometimes it's good to have a long stick.
So
But
is his
not,
cock.
Not in this case. But yeah. That's how I feel about it. I don't think this is going to affect his development, but also I just put him back with Lehkonen and Byron. I think that's a really good line. I really like that line. They showed chemistry. They were flying out there. They were putting up points.
But then
That's a good line.
You run into the issue of him not playing enough, right?
Nah, man, it's situational. If that line's going, they'll get more ice. You know what I mean? That's the way Ducharme's
But what
going.
if everybody? What if the whole team is flowing? Right?
Then it is what it is. I don't care about that.
No, that's what I mean. I'm just playing devil's
I know,
advocate,
and I don't
right?
care about that. I know a lot of people talk about that too. I don't give a shit about that. I just want to see people produce and win games.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I'm not looking at the time and this and that. He's getting enough time. If he's going out there and performing and you can notice their line, then obviously they're getting enough time out there. Okay?
Gibby, sorry, Lewis. I didn't see the show notes because I'm a lazy fuck. But are we talking about Ducharme at all during this show?
No.
If you want, you can talk about
Okay.
it. What the fuck?
But you can
So,
say,
I
but listen, we are going to talk about what makes you feel happy and what makes you feel crappy. So
Okay,
if he makes you feel crappy or happy, then you can touch on it on the next segment.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get into that right away.
All right.
What makes you feel happy and what makes you feel crappy about the Habs? You want to go first, Vinny?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy. Jake Allen. The guy's a fucking stud. I love him. I think we're gonna lose him to Seattle. That was literally me in 2015.
No, anytime you say something that makes you feel happy, that's the sound.
Oh, I love the guy. I think he's great. I think he's so fucking good. You know, it brings a debate. I understand where Habs fans say 10.5 million versus 3.5 million. I get it. I understand it. I'm a Carey Price lover. I will defend the guy until you fuck. I love the guy. Okay. But when you see fucking Jake Allen make stops like that at the price that he at the cost that he's costing us, man, like it's like you ask yourself that question: is it worth having a goalie of $10.5 million? And I'm a Carey Price fan. All right, Gibby. I'm sorry if I insulted you,
Why did you insult me?
Gibby, because you love Carey Price.
You have anything else that makes you feel happy? We'll do happy
Yeah.
first.
Okay,
We'll do
so
two each, I
so
guess.
all right, Corey Perry. Listen, the guy. The guy is he's basically my age.
And yeah, I'll give you your flowers, Vinny, because you called it, man. You said this guy was gonna perform, and he performed. The Anaheim Ducks, not so much, but Corey Perry.
Yeah, man, he has something to prove. Look, the guy is my age, man. Like he wants to go out there and he wants to score goals. He wants to be part of it. He's got nifty hands. He knows where to freaking put the puck. And I'm just like, when I see him play, I'm happy for these older guys. Like Eric Stahl when he scored his goal too. I was fucking happy. Like that stuff makes me happy. Happy. So the last one I wanted to mention. I know you guys some people are gonna hate it, but I'm gonna be completely honest here. I am really, really, really satisfied with Kulak's play. I like the way Kulak plays. I think the guy doesn't get enough respect from Habs Nation. He's a good player. Get your heads out of your asses. Watch the game, and that's it. That's all I gotta say.
Gibby?
Well, fucking Vinny took all of them. Like, I don't know what else I gotta say.
So nothing else makes you feel happy?
No, what makes me feel happy is the fact that we are seeing prospects flourish into solid players. Oh yeah. So that makes me feel happy. I'm excited to see Caulfield's debut tomorrow. I'm seeing Norlinder. He's ripping it up. I'm seeing apparently who else was it? Fuck. Ylonen is having a good AHL debut.
I was always keeping my eye on that kid.
Yeah,
I think that kid's going to be a good
Me and you
goal scorer.
really spoke about him a lot in previous years. So yeah, that's one of the things that make me feel happy. Another thing that makes me feel happy is, our backup situation for sure. That's a big deal because look, you see the Carey Price is injured right now. It's tough to like continue when you hear that in the back.
Dude, that is my favorite sound on the show.
Yeah, so our backup situation for sure. Another thing that makes me feel happy is Toffoli, Tyler Toffoli. I think the guy's a stud. He's playing really well. He's having a career year in goals, and I like him. I really do.
Yep. I'm going to take a little bit of a different route. I think what makes me feel happy is just watching. It's just watching pretty much the way things are playing out in this division with the games at hand. The unfortunate events happening in Vancouver, Calgary's situation, how they're struggling. It looks like playoffs are, it's really our ball to drop. The ball is in our court. So I think that, it's up to us. That makes me feel happy, very happy because, we know we're going to be in the playoffs, like, unless something catastrophic happens, looking at the situation.
Market manager Mike said the same thing too.
Yeah. So that makes me feel happy for sure. Another thing that makes me feel happy is the pickup of Eric Stahl. And I just feel like that depth and what we gave up. And I feel like Mark Bergevin right now, he needs to get his flowers too. I mean, I feel like everything he's touched has been really great. Like, it's turned to gold this year. So, that makes me feel happy. I do feel like this team, I do feel like is going to be tough. And I feel like they still haven't found their full stride. And they got so much experience on this team now. Look at the guys that he brought in. Like, these are the best players on our team right now. You know what I mean? These are the guys who are just standing out. So that's amazing for me. And I just feel like with the experience and the pieces he added, this is going to be a team that's going to be a tough out. And I wouldn't want to play the Habs. Even whatever happened yesterday, this and that, I still wouldn't want to play the Habs in the playoffs. So that makes me feel happy. All right, Vinny, what makes you feel crappy?
I don't know. I'm not too sold on Ducharme. Like, I find some of the decision making is sort of oh, come on.
It's crappy, man.
I know, but how can I talk after that sound? Seriously. I don't know, man. I feel like it's CJ. It's CJ with like a little bit of tighter skin and fucking grayer and hair.
And a deeper voice. Kind of deep voice. His voice does not suit his face.
It doesn't. His English is not.
He's got a rough Frenchman voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like hanging out at the cigar lounge too much. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Hacking darts.
Hacking darts. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. He hasn't proven to me that this is his team. I think long term it's Bouchard's team, to be honest. So I haven't seen much. Like, to be, maybe I'm an asshole, but I don't know. Like, come on, play the right players in the right position at the right time, right? I mean, how many freaking overtime games did we have to lose before you decided, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll start off like a forward that actually could put the puck in the net. Another thing that makes me feel crabby, Shea Weber. I love the guy. And fuck, I hate admitting that he's not well, like he's not doing well. And, I made a joke yesterday with Lizzie. She said he was 35. I'm like, 35? I thought he was older than that, Guy's not playing well. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. Like, maybe this year he took a back step. Maybe he's injured. I don't know, but he's not producing the way he used to. His shots at the point are very, very predictable. He does sometimes. He did a move last night where he was actually driving the puck up the ice through the neutral zone and made a pass at the blue line, which freaked me out. But I mean, you got to be hitting players. You got to be scaring them, and you got to be shooting the puck from the blue line. If you're not doing that, then you're not contributing. And do I get one more?
If you have one, but I know you know what? Do
take them all. Fuck it.
Do two because
take it away, Vin.
If Gibby doesn't touch it, you keep stealing them all. I can see Gibby like fuck. Everything's gone again. Okay, go ahead, Gibby. What do you got? Since Vinny stole
the defensive core.
Just kick me off the show.
No, fuck no. Fuck no.
The D Corp.
Yeah, the D Corp. A bunch of corpses, pretty much. That's what they look like at some points. Our defense looks fucking terrible, man.
Nah, come on, not terrible. Really?
Yeah.
Terrible?
Yeah.
I agree with him.
I think they look horrendous. And
well, we looked pretty good against the best player in the world.
Yeah, fine. But where's the
Connor
consistency?
McDavid.
Where's the consistent?
No, but it's fine. It's what makes you feel crabby.
The consistent. Okay, fine. I'll say the lack of consistency in the D Corp.
See that
is
I
what
can
makes
agree
me
with.
feel crappy.
I can get on board with that one.
Shea Weber looks rough. I think Edmondson and Shea Weber pairing should not happen. I think you pair Edmondson back up with Petrie. Yeah, obviously Kulak is going to suffer because he plays really well with Petrie, but Petrie has taken a little bit of step down since pairing back up with
Clack.
Kulak this year.
Clack.
Click, clack. So yeah, I think you pair those two back up. And you know what? Victor Mete just isn't doing it for me, man. I really don't like the player.
He's
I don't
my
like him.
paisan.
That's
He's
fine. Let him
paisan.
be your paisan, but the guy is a fucking
Paisan.
plug.
Let him be your paisan,
He
pal.
said it like a magic kid. Let him be your paisan.
I don't care, bro.
Your
Like I really
paisan.
don't. Let him be your paisan,
Pizzone.
pizza, Penzarati. I don't give a fuck.
You ever had a
huh?
pizzone?
It's
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, Pizzone. Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
it. It's pretty good.
What about a calzone?
The calzone.
Calzone.
Yeah, the calzone. Of course.
It's all the same shit, man.
New York City calzones are amazing.
Panzerotti. It's fucking Panzerotti.
You know what, man? Like, I'm just crappy. I feel crappy about the inconsistent D Corp. Another thing
Okay.
I'm feeling crappy about is the fact that we're gonna lose a guy like Arturi Lehkonen. I like Arturi Lehkonen. I think he's a good player. I think it's gonna suck. It is really gonna suck.
Why are we gonna lose him though?
He's
Why?
gonna get traded, bro.
Well, allegedly.
He
No,
will
I
get
don't-
traded. I think
For
he
who-
will. It doesn't
who?
make sense
No,
to
why?
keep him. Doesn't make sense to keep him.
I agree with you. I think he's a great player, but I don't think he's gonna get traded.
Well, okay. So moving in. So who do you take off the team moving forward?
Fucking Byron.
Okay. How are you gonna?
No one wants him, and
How are
they're
you
not
gonna
gonna
move
get.
Byron?
We're not gonna
I'm
get
talking
shit
trade
for
deadline.
Byron.
Trade deadline right now. Who are you
Okay,
gonna
Tread.
move?
You take half the salary and get rid of Byron.
Nobody's gonna
wouldn't trade-
take that.
I wouldn't trade.
You're gonna
fucking
take
Lehkonen.
half the salary for another 4 years.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trade Lehkonen. Like he's a good 200-foot player. Why would you?
He
trade
is
that?
our most valuable piece right
Trade bait.
now that we could give
What are you
up
gonna get
and
for
get
him?
something for. Like he's
What do-
still a valuable player. Like
You
he's
can
not
trade.
valuable.
You can trade
in-
for him. You can package in a deal to get a guy like Vince Dunn, who is an upgrade on fucking Victor Mete.
Yeah.
He's still in the restricted free agent.
Dude, my grandmother's an update on Victor Mete.
No,
We
you're-
know this already.
Come on, Victor Mete, bro. He can skate, bro. What do you mean, bro? Victor
Okay,
Mete
what
can
makes
skate,
me
bro.
what makes me feel crabby, you know,
Yeah,
guys,
let's hear
I'm
it,
still
Lewis.
here. Okay, is the way the Leafs are playing.
Fair,
It makes me feel crappy
because you know they
because
look good.
I really felt like this was going to be the year where we would match up really good against them, and the way they playing and the way they play us, especially, has been making me feel crappy. Like crappy, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, I don't like it one bit. You know what I mean? Another thing that makes me feel crappy is the injuries. I think to Gallagher. Listen, last time Gallagher broke his hand, he came back. He struggled for a bit, man. He struggled for a bit, and we're gonna need that guy. You can already see how this team has kind of gone down a little bit.
Yeah.
He's that engine, and I don't know if you guys remember the last time he broke his hand. Remember when he came back? He's struggling, man. He wasn't the same guy for a bit.
He was hesitant to get into the corners. Like he was obviously nervous to get back, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it's just, even
a
shooting
normal
and this
thing.
and that. He's never a guy with a great shot, but still, like, it's that fast reaction. It's the fast
Yeah.
snap. He's a guy who can snap it fast and react quick. That makes me feel a little bit crappy. Like, I'm not going to say that, like, I feel crazy. Like, no, we're screwed. Carey Price, too. Like, looking at the way he fucking got up and twisted and this and that. And you've heard rumors about him, like, he's never healthy. The guy's fucking legs are fucking broken. You know what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of rumors you hear about that. Even Stefan Waite on the way out said, like, this guy's injured or whatever. He made some comments like that of saying, like, Price is not healthy and this and that. So that makes me feel crappy. It does. And I know, Vanny, you said that, Jake Allen he's playing well. He is playing well, but I still don't think that he's the guy. You see Price at his best. You saw last year Price quarantine playoffs or the quarantine cup freaking Price. He was amazing.
He's amazing, but
So,
I'm
but more Gallagher than Price. I'm just gonna say Price because it shifts, man. Things do shift when you are all of a sudden the starter. The pressure shifts. You start to see more holes. Like there's a reason why Jake Allen could not be a starter for St. Louis. You know what I mean?
Dude,
There's reasons behind that.
Yeah, but-
You don't just all of a sudden become a starter again. You know what I mean?
But all I can tell you is yesterday, the couple of saves he made, there was a couple of times I jumped out of my seat. Like I was like, holy shit, how did he stop that? You know? And like
No, I think he's good. Don't get me wrong. I think he's good.
And
It's
that
just
was-
because you know
that
it's
was-
different once you become that starter. It's not the same pressures
it's not.
anymore.
You're right. That's true. You're absolutely right.
So, but like I said, I'm not saying that like it doesn't worry me as much as Gallagher because last time Gallagher got hurt, you don't just come back from like a broken thumb or whatever, and you're just you're snipping, you're sniping again. So that worries me a little. That makes me feel a little crabby. Okay, you guys ready?
Okay.
You know what time it is, Gibby?
What time is it, Lewis?
No, it's not weekly sports.
Oh, I thought we were wrapping it up.
It's Gibby's pole dancing full question of the week.
Now present Gibby's pole dancing pole question.
Okay, let's go through this quick,
of
boys,
the
because
week.
it's been a good show though. But yeah, we still got lots to cover here. So
Yeah, I want to get into get the last period in. Gibby's poll question of the week.
not gonna happen. Just the way we're going right now, it's not gonna happen.
No. If you were Mark Bergevin, which player / position would you target? How would you clear cap space? Kenneth_Ferg says Ben Sherratt coming back from injury is the only move we will see on the back end. Matthew St. John says Vince Dunn. At MTL Water says the need is puck moving left-handed D. To clear cap space, Byron or Armia moved out. Packers them with a second or a third rounder. At Gino112 or 1102, sorry, he says with Sherratt due back real soon, I think they should add to the right D. Get someone to play with Romanov. That someone is Josh Manson. Trade Kulak, Lehkonen, and Jordan Harris for Manson and a pick, maybe
man.
a third pick in 2022.
Fucking- This is Josh
The cap
Manson,
will
not
balance
Marilyn
itself.
Manson. Fuck.
I don't know. Treg, our friend of the show, at Treg Wilson_THW says puck moving left-handed D done ? Keep Byron on taxi squad. Trade Lehkonen 2.4 done 1.8. Habs have 342,000 now, 447,000 at deadline. As if today the extra 600,000 lets you bring up Caulfield if he's ready. So he's saying more like clear out cap for a D-man.
Clear out cap for.
I
like Dunn,
and then
I
make
think he's
room
good
for
depth guy.
Caulfield. And then hold on, let me keep going here.
Did Gibby freeze on you or?
Can you guys hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. And then that's pretty
Vinny.
much it.
Is Vinny? Can you hear Vinny?
Yeah, I can hear Vinny. So yeah, that's it.
I was on mute.
Oh, okay. You were on mute. Cool.
What do you guys? What position you guys looking at or trading for, and how are you going to clear up cap space?
For me, man, I like Lehkonen too. I would keep Lehkonen. I would try to get rid of Armia, but I don't know. It's really tough to say. I think right now, like I would be comfortable going with this team, getting Sherratt back healthy, and you go to the playoffs with this
Who
team.
plays with Weber?
It's tough. I don't know. That's gonna be tough.
Sherratt and Weber look rough together, especially in our North Division where it's a speedy team
Yeah,
that we're going to be playing up against.
I think we're gonna have to go with it for now. You know what I mean? Because even if he comes back, what are you gonna do? If someone's gonna play with Weber, it's gonna be Sherratt. It's not gonna be anybody else. Even Vince Dunn. Like Vince Dunn's not gonna come play with Shea Weber. You know what I mean? And it's either gonna be Edmondson or Sherratt.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna put Sherratt on the third pair with Romanov. Maybe that works. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
If you like Edmondson, who do you think is better though? Edmondson and Weber or Sherratt and Weber?
Sherratt.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
At one point, they were good. I think they just
They're
lost.
good. I just think it's a matchup thing right now with the North Division being so speedy.
It's a
right?
tough division.
Guys,
it's a tough division.
It's a different season too. Like put them in the playoffs. I want to see what they do. Sherrod is a different.
That is fair.
Sherrod is a different player in the playoffs.
Even still, like I just feel like you asked that question, whose plays was Weber? But even with us moving and picking up a depth guy, it's not going to change anything with the fact of who's going to play with Weber. You know what I mean? It's the same fucking question, unless we're aiming bigger. You know what I mean? Like unless you're aiming to get that number one guy. I do feel like Romanov can be that guy eventually, but he's not ready yet. I'm actually very happy with his progression. I think that he is good. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys at this point in the season that would be falling off. You know what I mean? You saw it with Cale Fleury.
Yeah.
You saw it with many prospects in the past. Noah Jolson. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's staying steady. You know, he's still making his mistakes, but you're also seeing a little bit of flair from him. You know, he's getting his groove, I find. So yeah, we'll see. I feel like I don't know. Mark Bergevin's been, like I said, everything he's touched so far has turned to gold. So maybe he pulls something off. I'm cool with a guy like Vince Dunn if the price is right and we can make it work. I'm cool with that. But besides that, I mean, if Sherrod comes back and we go with this team, I'm comfortable with that too. I do think that this team can find that gear. We've saw it in spurts. We've seen them be dominant this year. Hasn't been the most consistent yet, but there's a lot of different pieces here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different pieces, so we'll see what happens.
Vincenz.
I think ideally you'd want a left-handed defenseman, but I'm gonna go a little bit with Lewis here. I think, look, the team that we have in place right now, I think when Sherrod comes back, it's gonna make a big difference. Last year, I'm going by games that actually mean something, okay? Because all this crap about, oh well, Matthews scored 28 goals and stuff, and it's great, but if you continuously go into the playoffs and you do not perform, to me, that's what matters, right? And I know these guys, even Weber, I've been hard on him now for the last couple of games. I think once it comes to the point where the games actually mean something, these guys are going to do something. And the Habs defense is not as bad as we think it is. That is my opinion. All right. I would love to see Mete off the team, to be honest with you. He's still my paisan, but I don't think he brings much. Have another player like that can move the puck, that'd be great. But at the end of the day, the Habs are not as bad on defense as people think.
Okay, fair enough. Do you want to end here with let's have some fun, Gibby?
It's up to you guys, man.
Okay, let's
we can just do weekly sports picks and end her
No,
there, or have some fun.
I don't want weekly sports. Have some fun.
Okay,
let's have some fun. Forget the weekly sports picks this week. All right. So let's get into let's have some fun. Okay, boys. Now I'm going to let you guys work together this time. You're not against each other. You're working together.
Okay.
It is the riddle edition of Let's Have Some Fun. So I'm going to give you guys riddles. You try to figure them out together. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's see some enthusiasm here, boys.
Let's do it.
Hey. Okay. Here it goes. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain on Earth?
What was before
Mount Everest was discovered? What was the highest mountain on Earth?
Is this like trivia or is this like what? Like
It's a riddle. It's a riddle.
It's a riddle?
It was still Mount Everest. It was just
Hey, ding, 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 ding. There you go. That is correct, my friend. What can you catch but not throw?
herpes.
A cold.
A cold. Ding, ding, ding. Well, you guys are good.
Can't throw herpes.
No, you can't.
I can't. You know what? I'll give you some bonus points for that. That works too. Okay. The more there is, the less you see. What am I?
Darkness.
Hey, ding, 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 ding.
Dude, these are weak.
Well, I think I got like riddles for children. I didn't want to go too hard at you guys. After
That's where we're getting.
after last week's performance,
Dude, no, you just put us on the spot. That's all it is. That one's
think
like
I-
you got to think.
after last week's performance, boys,
Yeah.
I had to throw you guys a bone here. So let's show the people how smart you really are. Okay. What tastes better than it smells?
I have so many dirty jokes right now.
A penis. That's it.
What
Okay.
tastes better than it smells? Yeah,
You
what is
guys, sorry. A tongue.
Oh yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What has no body and no nose?
That's so general. What has no body and no nose?
A
Fucking
leper?
air.
Nobody knows.
Oh my god.
Ah, come on, that's
That's like a dad joke. That's not a fucking riddle.
That's
not a riddle.
Nobody and no
That's not a
nose.
riddle.
Nobody knows.
That's terrible. That one's terrible.
That was good. What kind of band never plays music?
a rubber band.
Hey, ding, ding, ding.
That's good, Vin.
What is red and smells like paint?
The color red? Paint? Like red paint?
Red paint. That's correct. Okay, now Gibby, for extra points, spell red.
Red? Lster. If you guys haven't watched that video,
Yes, you watch it.
it's-
Howard Stern show,
Yeah. when
Lester,
Lester goes on.
and they do trivia. And he's trying.
Fuck
So
you
okay.
guys.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. If a fella met a fella in a field of beans, could a fella tell a fella what a fella means? How many F's in that?
Fuck. How many F's?
Say
in
it
that?
again. If a fella met a fella in a field of beans, could a fella tell a fella what a fella means? How many F's in that?
10?
You're wrong, Vin.
I
There
am.
is 0 F's in that. H-A-T. No F's, bud.
Wow. That is very impressive, boys. I am very impressed with you guys. Let's get you guys into this.
I'm the Riddle King.
Winner, Gagnon.
Vinny, that
Yeah,
was
boys.
very good. Me and you worked together. Well, we didn't really work together. We just
Yeah, I thought I'd switch it up, let you guys work together, not go against each other.
We got a
this
couple
time.
each. We got a
Yeah,
couple
we
each.
did.
That was
well.
good. You know, I didn't go too hard. You know, next time I do riddles, I'll definitely step it up a bit for
Yeah.
you guys. But I needed to throw you guys a bone here.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
last week was dreadful.
Yeah.
So this week I wanted to show the fans that you guys can perform
Yep.
under the pressure. Okay?
You're.
Okay, so Gibby has to go. Yeah, it's been a long show. I think we covered a lot. Yeah, great show, boys. Go
Habs, go.
Go
and-
tend to your responsibilities, Gibchenzo.
Yes. Okay, guys.
All right.
See ya later.